Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Mae. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be making a puzzle together. So all you're going to need is a piece of paper, or maybe more if you want to make more than one puzzle. Make sure to keep them separate though. You're going to need something to color with, so I have my bag of markers. You can use crayons or paints. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, and that's it. Alright, so the way you get started is you draw a picture. So you can draw a picture of whatever you'd like. You can draw a picture of you and your family. You can draw a picture of your favorite animal. You can draw a picture of your favorite place. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to color whatever comes into my brain. You want to make sure that there's lots of color on your page. Make sure you fill up all the white space, because that makes it easier to complete the puzzle when we're done.
My, oh my, oh my, oh my, that money's not for me. My, oh my, Adam gotta hit the lotto, 'cause I got a lot of loving for free. I keep it simple, you're not too proud. We'll take the quiet over the crowd. With empty pockets, we'll live out loud. We don't need no treasure, we don't need no crown. So my, oh my, oh my, oh my, that money's not for me. My, oh my, Adam gotta hit the lotto, 'cause I got a lot of loving for free. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, do you see what I see? My, oh my, Adam gotta hit the lotto, 'cause I got a lot of loving for free. I got a lot of loving for free.
This life is funny, it don't make sense. You got it all figured out, you're still a mess.
Put on that old suit,
Put on that dress.
they say the best things in life.
Alright, so this is my completed picture. I have my house over here, and I drew my family. This is my cat. This is my dad. This is my mom and my sister. They look really similar. And this is me. This is my brother. He's much taller than I am, but he is younger than me. And this is my other brother. And then we have our dog, Augie. And then I thought it would be super silly and fun if we had some aliens come join us. So I made an alien spaceship right here. It has some little light shining off of it. And then I drew some fun aliens. I drew one over here. Kind of looks like an octopus with only 4 legs. I drew this little puffball. I drew this guy. I drew these big furry monster feet over here. And I made some clouds. So the trick to making a puzzle is to just put as many colors on the page as possible to help whoever's going to be completing your puzzle to put the pieces together. Now the next step to making our puzzle is cutting it. So if this is your favorite masterpiece ever and you don't want to cut it, then you don't have to. You can leave it as it is, and you can save it as your favorite picture and maybe draw a new one. But if it's not your favorite picture ever and you're okay turning it into a puzzle, great. So this picture, I am going to use my scissors, and you can either go on the back and you can make some lines to help you cut, or you can just cut it however you want. But I'm going to draw some lines so that I know where to cut. And the trick with puzzle pieces is you want some pieces with some kooky edges to them. It helps put the puzzle together. If all of our pieces are straight, then all of our cuts are straight, then it makes it hard to put it back together. So I'm going to draw a big jagged line over here to cut out. And then maybe I'll draw another piece that is a big circle lump like this. Maybe I will do a smaller piece that kind of looks like a triangle. Maybe I will do another one with some weird edges like that. And you are going to fill up the whole page with your puzzle pieces. Alright, so those are all of my puzzle pieces. Remember that the more puzzle pieces you draw, the smaller that you make them, the harder that your puzzle is going to be. So if this is your first puzzle, maybe make the pieces a little bit bigger, and if it's too easy, then next time you can make the pieces a little bit smaller. Also, the more puzzle pieces that you draw, the more cutting that needs to happen. So if we're still working on cutting and it's not our favorite activity, then maybe we start with some bigger pieces and then we work our way up to smaller pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut on all of the black lines that I made.
Got nothing, there's nothing left to do. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, that money's not for me. My, oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of love.
Now we're ready to complete our puzzle. So either you can try to put your picture back together, or you can ask somebody in your house, a sibling or a parent, to try to complete your puzzle. Now, if you're completing the puzzle by yourself, the way that I like to start is turning all of the pieces over so that I can see the pictures, and I like to put them on a space where I can spread them out so I can see all of the pieces. All right, got a few more to turn over. There we go. Now, the next step is I like to look for pieces that either look similar or I recognize from my drawing. So right now what's jumping out at me is I see lots of pieces of my house. So I'm going to clear a little space and I'm going to start building my house back together. So this grass, I don't think it can go there because I remember I only drew one line of grass down at the bottom. That looks like it goes together. I see another part of a window, but I'm not quite sure where it goes yet. Ooh. I don't think it fits there, but it might fit there. And I figured that out because it has a little bit of gray there at the top. So when it starts to get a little bit tricky and I come to all these pieces that are just clouds that I don't really recognize, that's when you can start looking at the actual shapes of the pieces and figure out, look, I see the little pointed crescent shape on this piece and I see that there's a gap right there. So I think that that piece would fit right there. And there, I have put my puzzle back together. And next, I am going to challenge somebody in my family to put the puzzle together. Now, before I do that, I want to make sure that I take it apart and I mix up all the pieces so that they don't get any hints as to where things go. Alright, so my brother Caden has agreed to join me and to try to put my puzzle together.
Cause I got a lot of loving for free. I got a lot of loving for free.
So Caden just finished my puzzle. He did such a fantastic job. Make sure to give a high five to whoever finished your puzzle. And maybe now I'll go challenge somebody else to my puzzle. Or we can make a new one together. How about that? All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see the creative puzzles that you guys come up with at home. I hope you have tons of fun and you're staying safe, and I'll see you super soon. Bye!